Okay. So today we are going to look at Zenyatta and Lucio games. I actually watched the entire match before doing this review, so I know what to expect and what to talk about. First, we're going to see a play of the game from Torbjorn. More precisely, his turret. Okay, first things first. When you're building your turret here, okay, this is for anybody who picks up Torbjorn. The turret is here, the enemy is over here, correct? You're standing behind your turret. Now when you use Molten Core, when you use your ultimate, your objective is just to get this up to level 3, correct? So what can stop you? A D.Va shooting from long range from this angle, shooting this will stop you from getting it to level 3. So what you should do is you stand in front of your turret, in between your enemies. Okay, here's the enemy, here's your turret. Okay, here is where you should be standing. Using your body, your extra armor, you have 575 armor, which is more life than Reinhardt, right? Which is a ridiculous amount of health. What you want to do is make use of it. Stand between your turret and your enemies to block it while it's level 3. Okay, so that's one optimization. You're not being punished because your enemies are bad players, but if you meet slightly better players, you're not going to get this turret up. Okay, if I'm your enemy, I'll just shoot your turret, destroy it. If I'm soldier, I'll just helix it. No more turret, your Molten Core is not going to threaten us. Okay, or I'll just shoot a Farah rocket, scatter arrow, whatever I can do to get rid of the turret. Once you do not have this turret, it takes another 3 seconds before its cooldown. You can build it again. By that time, you know, your ultimate's almost over. So that's the first thing. Okay. Okay. So the game is 1009 SR. Okay, I remember it correctly. So everybody here is mid silver, high silver. There are no gold players here. So that's the team comp you get. Okay, let's talk about team comp. Because it is low silver, I generally do not like this. Okay, because it takes quite a lot of skill to pull off a Genji. Bastion is also very, very questionable. Okay, I believe this person swapped to a Sombra. Somebody said in the voice, in the text chat, that no Bastion, and I think it's a correct decision. Without a dedicated setup for Bastion, it's not going to work. Okay, so I do agree with the change. So let's see if they change. Put it up. Together. Come on, let's bring it together. Yeah, no Bastion here. Actually went Sombra. Okay, so let's have a look here. Okay, so I'll be talking about this player. I'll be talking about you. Okay, of course, because I'm seeing from your point of view. Your other teammates, I think they are okay. Nothing much to talk about.
Pump up the volume.
Okay, first things first as Lucio. Try to stay with your team. Okay. If you are not with them, it's like a 5v6. Okay, the main advantage for Lucio is to get your teammates into a better position compared to the enemies. Okay, so what do I mean by that? I'll just give you an example. Let's say, I'll just make it. Okay. It's not even a good angle. Can I find a good angle? Okay, this is good enough. Let's say all your enemies are here. Okay, and your team, you are here. You have a teammate here, 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 here. All of you can fire into the same direction. They are going to take a lot of damage. Somebody is going to die. Okay, because you are all focusing on the same area. Let's say you have a Junkrat, you have a Farah, you have a Lucio. You have all sorts of things coming here. They're going to take a lot of damage. But let's say if they are going to shoot you, I'll take a different color. Let me take this. They have to shoot in so many different directions. Okay. Nobody of you is going to die if they are not focusing. If nobody is calling, and usually nobody is calling out who to focus. Usually I have to do this type of stuff because nobody does it in gold, honestly. If nobody says anything, if everybody just keep quiet, this is what the damage is going to look like. And you tell me who is going to win, you are going to win. So being Lucio allows you to set up this kind of situation, which is why Lucio is very strong on these tile maps. How do I clear the entire board? Oh, okay, that's how I do it. So if we talk about this game in real-time strategy, you want to set up a concave versus your enemies. Let me just use a different color. You want to have this, so everybody is shooting at the same direction. Okay, you want your team to be in these type of positions. Then this enemy team is going to die. There's nothing they can do. Okay, Lucio allows your team to set it up early. Because of the speed boost, your enemy will be in a bad position while you guys are already set up. Okay, so you want to get that set up as soon as possible. So I disagree on going to the left side here, which you just did. Okay, I disagree with this. I know you are trying to go for a big place. Let's see what happens. Okay, the moment you see this Roadhog, he sees, you know he saw you. Okay, you know he saw you. There's eye contact. Okay, there's a split second eye contact. So what you did well, let's talk about your movement. Okay, you hit behind the pillar here, which is nice. Okay, oops, wrong pen. You hit behind this pillar here. Okay, so if he did not see you, it is because of this movement. You hit behind the pillar before you go out. So that's something nice. It is only bad if you are up against a McCree, stuff like that. Okay, but it worked out well here. He might or might not see you, but I mean, I will assume he saw me just by having the eye contact. If he did not see you while his face was looking at your direction, it is his mistake. It is him being a bad player. Okay, but against better players, he will see you, he'll hook you, and you'll be dead.
Let's get patched up.
Okay, so going for big plays. So that Roadhog not being able to punish your out of position Lucio just got well. Okay, so you took a medium risk, I'll say, and you got a very high payoff. You throwing Roadhog inside, the Roadhog hooking the Reaper there, now is 4v6. You already won the team fight. Okay, anything which happens from here is just a bonus. Okay, but the hook and your book inside, that already won the team fight. Okay, so you are expected to get 30-40% of the point, or at least 25% of the point for free. Okay, because you already killed 2%.
That was the sound of silence.
Once again, you are trying to be a flanker. You are trying to be a flanker to one-shot people. Now these are what I call win more strategies. Now that you have two-man advantage, I don't mind that much. But Can you see your poor little Winston? Not little. Can you see your poor Winston? He's on critical health. Why? Because he's not getting healed. Because why? Your Lucio, your team's Lucio means you, is trying to go for top 500 Lucio plays. Okay? You're abandoning the basics and trying to get high impact plays. Okay? It's usually a bad idea. So now if Winston dies, it's on you. Okay, you not dying here. Okay, you not dying to 4 of them here. It's because their aiming sucks.
That was the sound of sight.
In their position, they are all in this corner. It's very hard for your team to dive them. It is easy for you guys to shoot them from long range, yes. But if you're going to go inside, it's not going to end well with you. They have a Zarya, I think. They have a Zarya 76. I don't know who, and a Mercy. Probably a Lucio. So Winston made the right decision by not going in. Okay, that's, I mean, he's low health. He doesn't go in, which is the right decision. The best thing you can do now is exchange fire. Okay, because there's 6 of you, you will out damage them. You generally kill another 1 or 2 person, and they have to just go back or die. Okay, but you not healing the Winston is causing him to, take a lot of risk here. And you going in and not dying, it's basically you're up against weak enemies. Okay, so don't do these sort of things. One more thing is, this is me nitpicking. Lucio, you move very fast if you are wall riding. Try to wall ride. Okay, I don't see you wall riding at all, especially when you are dodging like here. Once you're on low health, yeah, you took a lot of damage here. You should start just wall riding. Okay, but I know you do not main Lucio, so I don't blame you for this. It's something like those Lucio mains, they will do it. It's what separates those players who play Lucio a lot and those who just pick him because the team needs a healer. Those who pick him because the team needs a healer usually will not be wall riding. Okay, but I don't think you should worry about that first. There are many other things you can fix before worrying about the wall riding. Okay, another 2 dead. Now is 6v2 with another 2 coming very soon.
Anyone want to join me? Push on.
Okay, so now you are 6v2, 6v4. What I would do is speed boost your entire team to go and engage the enemy. You are always in very weird locations. Okay, as Lucio, you want to be in the center of your team. Okay, your Winston is here, you have your Mercy here, you have your, I'll almost say 76, but your Sombra, I mean, let's assume your Sombra's Sombra, your teammate Sombra is trash. Whatever. Who else you have? You have a Genji, okay, Genji is gonna be Winston here. Okay, who else you have? You have Mercy. I can't even remember who's on your team. You have a Hawk, Roadhog. Roadhog will be more or less beside you. Okay, so you want to be in the center, provide the healing. So as Lucio, you want to keep track of this number. Try to make it at least 3, 4, ideally 5. Okay, if this number is 1, 2, 0, you're not really doing a lot. Okay, so that's something you need to pay attention to.
Yeah, let's move it, people. Feel the healing beat.
Okay, this is a good position. This is a bad position.
Yeah, let's pick it up. Get back.
You see, you keep trying to kill people as Lucio. You're not doing your main function. Okay, I'll say the main function of Lucio Okay, this is like what we expect of Lucio. Why is it so straight just now? This line is so damn straight. How did I draw that? The basic level of, let's say this is level 0, level 1, and level high level. Okay, let's just make it B for basic. The basic demand, the basic expectation, I would say. If my team has a Lucio, I'll expect him to heal people. Okay, heal plus stay alive. Stay alive. Okay, let's say. If he can do this well, okay, then I'll say, okay, next, what's my expectation? My expectation is knowing when to speed boost. Okay, knowing when to give my team a little speed. Okay? If you can get this done, yes, then I'll expect a bit more. If you can get this and this done, you can stay alive, you can heal, you can know how to speed boost, then I'll say go for environment kill. Okay, like what are you doing? So as you can see, you are ignoring this, you are ignoring this, you are straight going for this, which is usually a bad idea. If you are playing this way, you either win a lot or you lose a lot. There's not going to be a lot of in-between stuff. Your win rate is going to be like 50%, but if it's the other way around, if you can get your basic functions up, you're going to win more than 50%. Okay? Even if you totally ignore this. Nobody will expect a gold or silver or maybe plat Lucio who is feeling for a team to get environment kills. Nobody will expect that. Just stay alive. Just heal your Winston. Just heal your Genji. Okay. You can even join them. So 3 of you are divers. You can join in a party. Go and party with them. Speed them. Heal them up. Then who is going to kill Winston? Nobody's going to kill Winston. Okay, there's a Reaper. Just push him away. Okay, but Winston is going to do a lot. At least he's going to kill the Mercy. Then once enemy Mercy is dead, you win. You do not need to go for this type of stuff. Okay, let the people who are supposed to kill people, let them kill. You just focus on staying alive and heal. That would be more than enough. If you can get the basic healing and staying alive up, that's at least gold play. Okay, even in gold, I don't expect people to speed boost. Honestly, that's asking a bit too much. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I think most of the review is going to be me saying this, so I might as well just say, you know, too long, didn't read. This is what you need to know. Get the basics up first before you go for big plays.
You feel that?
Okay, correct. When you see Reaper, speed boost, get the hell out of there.
Yeah, time to heal up.
My ultimate is ready.
Winston made a big play. Anytime Winston can knock Zarya into a well, it's very, very high value because Zarya is supposed to make him very uncomfortable. The fact that he can just straight up delete a tank. I mean, Winston's not supposed to delete tanks. The fact that this happened means that Winston's doing very, very well.
Time to accelerate.
Okay, you almost got Roadhog inside.
Oh, let's break it.
Okay, let's talk about the ultimate use. Very, very good ultimate use. Why? Your Winston's gonna die, your Mercy's gonna die. Providing that at a very important time allows Winston to go finish off the Mercy and allows your Mercy to not die to whoever this is. Yeah, it's a Reaper.
Damn. Yeah, let's move it, people.
Okay, that ultimate was so good. That ultimate was so good. Let's see that again. Okay.
Time to accelerate. Oh, let's break it. Damn.
How's the Mercy not dead?
Let's move it, people. Feel the healing beat.
You pushing Reaper there. It's more like him fucking up. At that range, you should be dead. You really, really should be dead. The fact that you are not dead, the Reaper is trash. Okay? And Roadhog just did some serious damage to you. Which is why I really hate facing Roadhog. If you are facing Roadhog like this, you are out of position. Okay, this is not supposed to happen. He's in a very I'll say secluded spot. Okay, if you are facing him without cover, you're out of position. But they can't punish you. No, don't do this. You are just asking to, hey, Roadhog, come hook me. Come on, hook me. No, please don't do this. Oh, finally you die. You should been dead like 3 times. Finally somebody kill you. And of all person is soldier. I think Hawk did the most damage. Diva did some damage to you. But really it's about time you die. You have been doing a lot, taking a lot of risk, being out of position so much. Okay, that EMP was whatever, you know. Really whatever EMP.
Double time. You feel that?
Now we have a routine of whenever we die, we see if that death can be avoided. Which is a very funny thing to say because I say you should be dead 3 times. But
Move to the beat.
that death was because you took a lot of damage and you can't heal yourself up. Yeah, but you should be dead long time ago anyway. Okay, now let's talk about your Sombra. Of course the EMP is not very good. It just got like Lucio, I think. And Sombra is not doing Sombra things. Why do I say so? If Sombra is doing her job, you won't be dead. Honestly.
Yeah, let's move it, people. Oh, man. Feel the healing beat. Move to the beat. Healing food.
Okay, that health pack there. If Sombra is doing her job, I should see a health pack here. I should be able to see it here. The fact that I'm not seeing a health pack there, your Sombra is bad. Okay. Okay, now why pick Sombra on this tile map? Let's talk about Sombra now. Why do I like Sombra on this tile maps? Because you hack the health pack here, you hack the health pack here, you hack the health pack there. Now tell me, how is the enemy going to heal themselves? Okay, they must rely on their healers. If you shut down these health packs, their flankers, okay, or whoever is flanking, do not have access to the health packs, means they can't flank you. By shutting down these 3 health packs, you are limiting your enemy to only play in this area. They can only play here. They can't be here. They can't be here. Only Roadhog can be there because he can heal himself. Only Soldier and Roadhog can be this area. The other people, they must be here. And Mercy must be with them. You're forcing enemy to be very, very predictable. Okay, but Sombra is clearly not doing her job. Okay, I don't see many hack health packs. I see some, but I'm not seeing a lot. So usually when people pick Sombra and they blame it, I'll say, you know, it's because you guys don't know how to play around Sombra. You need to go and take up the hack health packs. She hacked all the health packs, you have to go and make use of it. But there's no hack health pack, so how are you going to make use of it? Okay, if you have a Sombra, what you do is you purposely take some damage, not you. Okay, that's more like your tank's job. Take some damage and go grab the health pack. It's the job of Genji to do that. It's the job of Hawk, Zara to do stuff like that. Winston to do stuff like that. It's not really your job. Your job is just to don't die and you can heal yourself. Okay. But your Sombra is clearly not doing a job. It's trash. The fact that you guys won the first team fight is because of that nice hook, your Roadhog hook Reaper into the well, you send their hog into the well. Okay, that is what got you 50%. That's not what got you 50%. That is what got you, I'll say, 20-30%. Your enemies dying, the 4 of them, after they lost their teammate, they did not regroup. Okay, the 4 of them, they did not wait for the other 2 to do a full regroup. That gave you the other points. How do I get this color back? Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to use this. Okay, that's how I get it. So you got the first 30% from that 2 kills. You got up to 60% because of the other 4% not willing to wait for this 2%. They keep on fighting, okay, and keep on dying, and they keep coming in 2 by 2. They are not coming in 6 at a time. Okay, so like I said, this is a very, very common problem in silver. Very, very common. I'm playing in gold now. This is less common there. It still happens, yes, but it's not as blatantly obvious. This is blatantly obvious. People are coming in 2 by 2. So as there are many times in silver, you can just win the whole game, the whole match, just by winning the first team fight, because the idiots were coming 2 by 2. Okay, they are level a few hundred levels. They still don't understand the basic. You see, they are 100, 200 levels, 100, 200 levels, but they don't even understand what is regroup. Okay, serve them right. Serve them right.
Enemigo detected. Hero, now I will watch over.
Double time.
Oops.
Hero, now I will
I was about to talk about the mercy rest. Okay, so you lost a few people. I'm not sure how many your team lost. You lost a few people, at least 3. So mercy tries to use a rest. Now, as long, this is my rule, okay, to just keep it simple, as long as you have control of the point, I don't mind you using ultimates. As long as it's not like 5% dead, then you use your ultimate. Okay, then that's clearly a bad idea. I'll say in silver, you can even use ultimate. Let's say for your team is dead, you are a Winston, you use your ult to allow your teammates to come and reinforce, just to stall this out to 99%. 99%. Okay, I'll say this is the right play. Even in gold, it's the right play. Okay, let's say you are Mercy in this case. Okay, let's say you're Mercy in this play. You have control of the point. Now, how do I? You have control of the point. Okay, you use the rest to bring back 2%, 1, 2, and you just keep on stall to 99%. That's the right play. Okay. If you go to like higher than gold, also you need to start thinking about more factors, but for the purpose of playing in gold, this is more than enough. You have control of the point, use your ultimates to delay. Delay. If you lost the point, it's a different story. Okay? But you have control of the point, just use ultimates to just keep it going. Keep it going to 99%. Okay, because how you win this mode? How do you win in this mode? Get to 99%. Sorry, how do you win this mode? Control this area. How do you control this area? By make sure somebody is always alive here. Okay, somebody is always alive here. So whatever method you use to get there, it doesn't matter as long as you get to 99%. Once you're at 99%, the enemy might actually take over the point. Okay, the next step is, okay, you tell your team, now we're at 99%, they're at 0%. Everybody please save your ultimates. When they are at 60-70%, everybody, 6 of us, we press Q together, we win the game. Simple enough. That's what I do. Okay, that's how I bully other people, just by understanding this simple strategy. Okay? I believe you guys got to 99% and lost the point. I believe that, if memory serves me right.
Hero, now I will watch over
Double
you.
time. You feel that? Heal up. Let's up.
No, go help your Winston.
Push, drop the beat. Oh, turn it up.
That was cute.
Gemeinsam kämpfen wir.
That's this. Yeah, let's stick it. Oh, let's break it. Damn.
Okay, that was very intense, but there's something which I think you can do to prevent the Mercy from dying. Because you guys lost the point because Mercy died.
Wir.
Once again, big moves, but it paid off in this game.
That's this. Yeah, let's stick it.
Okay, you see Winston fighting a Reaper. He does not want to do that. What you do is you speed boost towards him, push your Reaper away. Okay, that's what I would do.
Oh, let's break it. Damn.
Okay, Reaper tries to do some very desperate move. He knows you guys have sound barrier. He still pop his out. He's desperate. Okay. One thing, I'm not sure if this is asking too much.
Oh, let's break it. Damn.
Oh, so you did try to push it, but you did not push. I was about to say you should have pushed Reaper away. Okay, you did push him, but your Mercy went to Reaper. So, okay, you did what you did what you are supposed to do. The Mercy fucked up. It's on Mercy. It's not on you. Okay, if you're the Mercy, when Reaper out, just please run away from it. Not run to the Reaper. I know you have sound barrier, but Reaper does a lot of damage. Okay. Okay, so what did they just use? For ultimates they just use. They use their Reaper ult, they used this, they just use, I believe they just used their Valkyrie not long time ago. So what's the next thing which can threaten you? It's only this. Hawk's ultimate is like whatever, doesn't really exist. Lucio's ultimate, yeah, but it's not something you need to memorize. Okay, let's talk about memorizing ultimates. And this is something which, if you're playing Lucio or Zenyatta, you need to know what ultimates the enemy have. That you need to pay attention. Honestly, in this situation, for you, none. If there's something like Genji 76, then you need to save your sound barrier for these two dudes. When they press Q, you press Q. Okay, but Riptire does more damage than your barrier can protect. Death Blossom actually out damage your ultimate. Okay, so it's not really something you need to memorize. So this game you can actually don't even memorize the ultimates. Okay, not say memorize, track the ultimates. It's not for you to track. Who needs to track ultimates on your team? Okay, Sombra needs to track Lucio's ult. He press Q, you press Q. Okay, Lucio, your enemy Lucio, has to track Genji's ult. He press Q, you press Q. Okay. Other people's ult, Diva ult is like whatever. Hawk's ult is whatever, so these are not important. Winston ult is whatever. Mercy ult, yes you can track, but there's nothing you can do about it. If you're playing McCree, it's another story. Okay, but alt tracking is not really relevant here. The only person who need to track each other out is Sombra tracking Lucio, but Sombra can't even hack a health pack, so let's not talk about tracking ultimates. Can't even get level 0 correctly, so this is a useless player. He's a 5v6. So your enemy Genji needs to track your Genji's out. Your Genji needs to track Lucio. Needs to bully him. Okay, what a Genji would do. This is I'm talking about good Genji plays, which don't really exist here. What the Genji is supposed to do is just bully this dude to pressure him into pressing Q. After Lucio press Q, Genji will go away, heal up, come back with a 200 health and press Q, and go chop 3-4 people and you win the game. Okay, that's alt tracking other people's alternate, but in this game, not much to track. See what I mean by Sombra not doing the job? If Sombra is doing the job, we should be seeing a hack health pack here. We should be seeing a hack health pack here. We should be seeing a hack health pack here, here, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many out of 5? 0 out of 5. Okay, let's put that into perspective. 0 out of 5 hack health packs means this is 0% Sombra. Okay, there's one politician in a small third world country. He got 43% of the vote. Okay, 20% is cheated back, so he's 23%, and this is like terrible. So this Sombra is actually worse than this dude. To put it into perspective, it's like god awfully bad. Sheesh.
Speed boost.
Okay. That once you lose the point, immediately what you should do as Lucio. Okay. First, take out your keyboard, type 6v6 in chat, else the Hawk is 100% going to go there. The Genji is not going to come back. Okay, I don't even mind if Genji dies, to be honest. He's in low health, he's in enemy territory. You guys tried to make big plays just now, but whatever. Okay, but it's okay. It's good. They use a lot of ultimates. You got 99%. So now what everybody needs to do is just go farm your ultimates. Okay, don't worry about fighting or whatever. If you can send 1 or 2% in the well, you win the game. Okay, that's making big plays, that's carrying. But let's say you are just a normal Lucio. What you do is just go farm your ultimates, go farm, tell the Hawk, hey, go take some damage. Let Lucio heal you up. Stand beside this guy, you're gonna get your ultimate very, very fast. He's gonna take a lot of damage. So just stand beside him, get your ult. That's what you can do. Okay, all of you should be farming ultimates, keeping it. Once you reach 50%, all of you should have ultimates. Or let's say if you are slow, everybody should get ultimates at 70%. 70%, everybody go in, everybody press Q, you get the point for free. You're gonna get the point if 6 of you press Q together. Okay, so that's the focus now. Now your objective, change from staying alive. Okay, I mean staying alive and healing is a given, but on top of that, just farm your ultimate. Okay, so by farming ultimates, you try to hit tanks, land shots, try to hit the enemy tanks. Because I won't be expecting you to hit the Reaper or Mercy. Okay, if you can, that's a bonus.
Join me.
Yes, go back, speed boost this dude.
Group up. Feel the healing.
But honestly, I will not even be coming out here because knowing silver players, they see you going out, they will follow you and go out. And if you die, they'll keep dying 2 by 2, 2 by 2 and never get a full regroup. And then I think that's what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of you now.
Raising the volume.
5. Okay, you guys actually did quite a good regroup. There's 5 of you now versus there are 6.
Let's move it, people.
Not bad. Okay, you almost got the Reaper. Almost. If he was pressing backward, he would have went into the well. He was pressing forward, so you can't push him in. You step on the trap, died. Feels bad, man. These things happen. Can't do much about it. Sombra, what are you EMPing when 2 person are dead?
Someone go Farah, please.
Okay. You say somebody go Farah. Good call, since they have Reaper and Junkrat. Farah pretty much hard counters them. Okay. I would even say you going Farah would be a good decision. But you're playing a 5v6. Usually if it's a 6v6, you go Farah will just win the game. But you're playing a 5v6, so it's a bit different.
I'm out of here.
Move to the beat, and the beat goes
Sombra,
on.
can you go Farah?
Heal up. Drop the beat. Push off.
Let me get you patched up.
Oh. Now to accelerate.
Wow. So many ultimates. Now the enemy has no choice but to use ults, but you guys actually have a choice. So I'm a bit torn.
I will watch over you. All systems checked out.
Move to the beat. I'm just getting started.
I'm taking the point.
Yeah, time to heal up.
Very well.
Once again, stop doing this type of flanks. Seriously.
I'm taking the point.
You see, all of the enemy team are dead. Okay, so let's say you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 3. If you are in the lead, what you don't want to do is throw away the lead. How can you do that? By going solo. If you go solo, there's a chance they kill you off, then your lead is going to be smaller. But let's say if you stick with your team, there's 6 person. Like, how is 3 person going to kill 6 person? No way that's going to happen. Alright? I don't care what outs you use. Okay, unless it's a rip tire and everybody just stick together, grab and rip tire stuff, crazy combo. Like 3 person normally it's going to be very hard to kill 6. Okay? But if you go on solo missions, you are running a risk of dying. Okay, so please, when you have such a comfortable position, don't take this type of risk. You only take risk when let's say you are on you are 3v4. Okay, go take some risk. You need to make big plays to level the playing field. But you're so comfortable position. I mean, why take this type of risk? Okay, no, there's no good reason to do it. Like here, just stand here. Okay, just stand here, heal them up. Game over. You do not need to come here at all. Like seriously. Okay, once you come here, you're exposing yourself. Not only Winston's not getting kills from you, okay, you're exposing yourself to some bad stuff. Like, you know they have a Junkrat. If you're a Junkrat, you do not want to be in this narrow area.
Time to heal up.
Okay. If you're Reaper, this is going to be delicious, but just Lucio.
Very well.
Okay, you even heard the Junkrat here. The moment I hear Junkrat, what I'll do is switch to speed boost, wall climb, and get the hell out of here.
Check this out. F it up.
Okay, their mercy state. Game is over. You already won. See what I mean by don't go in these tower areas? if you're standing like behind here, this area, that wouldn't have happened.
Oh, now to accelerate. Damn! Healing boost! Oh, turn it up!
The enemy just left the point and you got it. Like just now when I say Mercy is dead, the point is won. It really could have just ended there. Okay, but you know, bad things happen. You made a few decisions, bad things happen, and it got delayed. But overall, the teams are quite evenly matched, even though your Sombra is like not doing much. Okay, so next map, you switch from Lucio to Zenyatta, which I agree because they are running a Pharah. If you're running a Pharah, no choice. Lucio's not going to do a lot. You're better off playing Zenyatta.
True self.
Okay, Zenyatta, what's your job? Your job is to where can I see the team selection? Oh, yes, you're not bringing it. Okay, Zenyatta, what's your job? This is your job. Okay, pocketing this dude. Pocketing this dude is your job. Okay, Sombra should take care of herself. Okay, no, she's like a tracer. She should be taking care of herself. She should be self-sufficient. Okay, it's not your job. Sombra is not your job. Don't need to bother about her. And when the enemy dives your Mercy, try to help her out. But I'll say you want to keep the op on these two dudes so they can go and do work. You have a pretty strong dive comp here, I can tell you, and they are playing correctly. Winston and Genji, they are diving in the targets together. Okay, you just place a op on one of them, and you place a Discord op on their targets. The target's just gonna die. Why? Because I can see the Genji is playing quite well. Okay, for this level, he's playing quite well. Winston, no matter how bad you are, you face that direction, you hold your mouse button, somebody's gonna die. So just by making these two dudes stay alive that extra longer and discard their targets, you're gonna win a lot of games just by doing that. Yeah, you're gonna win a lot of fights, you're gonna get a lot of kills, you're gonna be very, very effective just by doing that. So that would be your main job. Hawk is a solo person, so you do not need to bother about this person, you do not need to bother about this person. Pretty easy game. Okay, so that's the plan. So whenever before the game starts, what I'll do is I'll just press a tab button and I'll think in my mind, okay, this is what we get, so what's my job here? Who am I supposed to focus on? Okay, then I have that rough plan in my mind and I try to execute the plan. Okay, so let's see what happens.
True self.
Finally Sombra hacked a health pack. But I can say this Sombra is a new player. The first health pack you want to hack should be in neutral territory. Can I get a view of that health pack? Okay, there's a large health pack here. That's neutral territory. Okay. In this map, this is neutral territory. This health pack and the health pack here, those are neutral territory. You want to hack those as Sombra. Okay. So why do we go for this neutral territory? Just in case it's not clear. Just in case the person listening doesn't play strategy games. Okay. When we talk about fighting a team fight, there's always the enemy's area. This is the enemy's area. Enemy's base. This is your base. Okay, this is your base. So the person who controls the most area usually wins. So what Sombra does is, by hacking the health pack in the center, you're saying, okay, we control this area. Okay, by hacking this area, you say, okay, we control this area. Why? Because the Roadhog can actually stand beside the health pack and he's not gonna die. Unless Reaper and Bastion focus him at the same time. He's not gonna die, the Roadhog. So Sombra, by hacking here, you extend your zone of control over here. Okay. Here is like they can't fight you here. If they fight here, they are at a disadvantage. So you are controlling this area of the map, which is massive. Okay, everything under here is under your control. It's your base. Assuming everything is equal, people are equal skill. So this is your area of control. Can you see it, like how crazy this advantage is? Okay, but of course this Sombra is an idiot. So what he does is he go and hack. He go and hack the health pack near your base. Like, what the hell? How is that helping? It's not helping at all. Okay, so bad Sombra is bad. Sheesh. Okay, first things first, when you leave the base, make sure the AWP is on Genji. I see Winston switch to Reinhardt. Okay, if Winston switch to Reinhardt, it's Mercy's job to take care of Reinhardt. It's not your job anymore. So now you only have one job. Make sure the AWP is on this dude. Okay? I really don't understand why he switched to Reinhardt. There's no good reason. Okay, this is just a quick tip. Usually on control maps like this, Reinhardt is not very good. Why is it not very good? Because damage is coming in from these directions. Okay, Reinhardt can only block one direction. If a damage is coming here, you have to turn a shield. It's not very effective. Reinhardt is very good on maps like Hanamura, where you can stand where there's a choke here. Okay, and I just placed my shield here. That's where Reinhardt is the best. On maps like that, the damage is coming from, can even come from behind if they have a Tracer and Genji. So why Winston is better on this map is because, in case it's not obvious, his barrier is rounded. You guys can just stand here. You're going to block damage from all directions. Okay. So I don't really like the decision to go Reinhardt here. Good intentions, but wrong decision. If Genji is not up, it's on you. Okay. So you giving Genji that ball basically make him more brave, so he can go and do his ninja thing. Without healing, Genji has to play very safe. He can't take. If he sees an opportunity, he would need to think twice. He need to consider, can I actually confirm the kill? But if you place that orb on him, he can say, okay, I can dive in. If I have any trouble, I double jump, I dash out. I'm going to be in full health in 3 seconds. Okay, so you orbing Genji is a big deal, I can tell you. So before you leave base, make sure that orb is on Genji. Okay, once you are here, make sure you just keep that orb on him. Okay, unless somebody is in critical, just keep your orb on him. He's gonna do work, and he's playing quite well, I'll say. Yes, so if you see somebody playing Genji doing a lot of work, getting kills in a kill feed. Even me, I usually play DPS. If I see my team Genji getting kills, what I'll do is, okay, I'll say, we will not be playing 3 DPS. I'll say, give me Zenyatta, I'll support the Genji. Okay, I'll see who is diving, I'll discard the victim, I'll give him an AWP. He's going to win like 90% of the time. If he has an AWP and his target is discarded, he's going to win like 90%. As long as he's not fighting Winston. Okay, who you discard, I don't even know. What the... Why is Genji climbing so high? Okay, now you have a team comp problem. You're up against pharmacy. You're running Genji and Sombra. You have a team comp problem. You have a team comp problem. Like your team is not going to have an easy time taking care of her unless you are the carry Zenyatta who can 1v2 pharmacy. But that's not going to happen. So you guys have a team comp problem. Either the Reinhardt swap to Winston, Genji and Winston, and you 3 versus 2 the pharmacy. Okay, but even that, it requires a very good coordination. Means you discard the Mercy, Genji and Winston dive the Mercy at the same time, and you land a shot. Mercy is gonna die. If that doesn't happen, you guys are gonna lose. So you really have a team comp problem. This match is not gonna be nice. Okay, Hawk of course can hook them. I'm not sure if Hawk can one-shot them because their hitbox is quite small. Pharah yes, but Mercy I'm not sure. I don't think he can one-shot her. This is a small tip. You can stand behind Hawk. Whoever he hooks, press the E button, then it's like 99% they are going to die. Oh, you heard something. You heard the Reaper shotgun. I heard it's from the left side, so what I will do is I will press the D key, move towards the right, turn the camera towards Reaper, and start to shoot him.
Darkness falls.
Yep. Okay, good reaction. But too bad, because of Zenyatta's hitbox, Reaper has a very easy time killing him. I don't think this can be avoided. Pharmacy basically took your attention, and Reaper came from the flank and just blow all of you up. Like, I don't think it's much of a misplay. It's just a team composition problem. Let's see what you're up against. Okay. This Reaper is gonna counter this person. Winston's gonna counter him. You more or less counter him. Sombra by right counters him. No, I still think you guys are in a disadvantage, no matter how I see it. If he can play Genji, he probably can play McCree. Okay, it's a much harder it's a much harder hero to play. So just Genji, if you go McCree, you solve this problem, you solve this problem, you solve this problem, you solve this problem. These two can be solved by you. Okay. Yeah. And of course Reinhardt. Okay, if you have a McCree, Reinhardt makes sense. Okay. So all he needs to do is I think he needs to change to McCree. And yeah, the problem should be solved. He can stay Roadhog, no problem. You stay Zenyatta, no problem, no problem. Whatever. This is a bad player anyway. So whatever. You can actually stay. So one change needed. That's all. Solve a problem. Else I don't see how you can win this.
See?
A
Told you
temporary
guys.
setback.
Sombra don't want to change.
I could use some assistance.
Okay, let's talk about aiming.
Temporary setback.
Sombra don't want to change.
I could use some assistance.
Okay, before I talk about aiming, let's talk about hotkeys. Okay, this is what I do for myself, like Lucio. How am I able to wall ride so much is because my mouse, my right click is actually jump. Okay, my jump is right click plus spacebar. That's my Lucio hotkey. Okay, so I can jump by pressing this spacebar. I can jump by pressing right click. So I can wall ride easily. It's not easy for me to die. Okay, my push people back is my mouse button here. Okay, my mouse have two buttons here. It's for info. Let me clear up the screen. Maybe I use black. Okay, much better. This is my mouse. This is left click, right click. I have two buttons here. Okay, so for Lucio, this is jump. Okay, this is my right click. I've gotten used to this. Okay, if you're not used to it, don't bother. But what I'm trying to say, this helps me a lot by playing Lucio with custom keys. This is actually my save highlight button, so it does nothing. If I'm a bit more serious in improving my gameplay, I would change this to something else. Okay, but for my Zenyatta, this is still normal. Okay, what I do for this is my Discord op. What I do for this, okay, can actually be my harmony op. Okay. But I have no problem healing people, so I don't need that. But I realize if I do not have this key here, when I'm moving to the right side, I can't actually discord people. If I'm moving in this direction, okay, if I'm moving straight, no problem. But if I'm moving to the right side, or sometimes when I'm moving in this top right direction, I can't discord people. So I actually bind my mouse button here to discord op, so I can discord people very quickly. Okay, so you might want to look at custom keys for Zenyatta and Lucio. It actually helps a lot for me, okay, because the discords and harmony speed. I see there's a delay here. Okay, you see this monkey? He's jumping like this. You don't aim so low. For Winston at this range, I usually go for headshots. What I can see is you're holding left mouse button and you're trying to get your cursor onto him. That's not how you play projectile heroes. You predict where they're going to be. You try to hit where his chest and his head is, this area. You want to aim in this area. Stupid monkey. You want to aim at this area. Okay? This area. So you try to think where this area is going to be and you try to shoot the op there. At this range, you can actually point at this area and shoot. So you move your mouse around whenever it match, click, click, click. You do not drag it and try to follow the monkey. That's not going to work. You're going to miss a lot of shots. Okay. Because I think you did not land one shot here. Yeah, one. That's it. Landed one hit. Op. Okay, nice. Okay, who to keep the op on? If you keep the op on the Discord or on Roadhog, you're telling him, "Hey, fat man, get out! You don't get out, we're gonna kill you." Okay, and he reacts correctly. He actually moves away. Now I know if you are new to Zenyatta, you will always see press E, press E, press E, and you have a temptation to keep pressing E. But that's one of the habit which we need to work on. Anybody who plays Zen, to just point at this that Roadhog, press E and just continue doing your thing. One of the good thing about Zenyatta is his Transcendent actually charge very fast if you have a Roadhog, you press E, you headshot him, this is going to charge very, very, very fast. Okay, so that's what you want to do. And you're standing at the wrong position. You're standing at this. You have to think Zenyatta as a sniper. Okay, why you are a sniper? You are very easy to kill if people dive you. Your hitbox is actually very big. Okay, Widow's hitbox is like this. Hanzo's hitbox is a bit bigger, but not a lot. Your hitbox looks like a triangle, but it's actually, I think it's bigger than a triangle. I think it's like this. It's so easy to hit Zenyatta. Seriously, it's so easy. Okay, now you think about a shotgun weapon like Hawk. If Hawk shoots Widow, not all shots are gonna connect. Hawk shoots Hanzo in the perfect center, yes, can do a lot of damage. But Hawk shoots you here, or here, or here, you're gonna take full damage. Means you're very, very vulnerable to this dude. So don't stand in this style range. Treat yourself as a sniper. Where I will stand is, I will stand like here, on top of this. Okay, here. That's where I'll stand. Why? Because if anything bad happens, I have this pillar to hide behind, I have this pillar to hide behind. You can even stand like this area. This area behind this block. You can even stand there. You can even stand here. Just stand far away from this dude. You do not want to get hooked. It's so easy to hook you, seriously. You don't even need to try. Just throw the hook in your direction, you're probably gonna get hooked without aiming. So you don't want to stand here. You're just gonna die. Bad things gonna happen.
My blade is ready to be unleashed.
If Farah didn't kill you, Hawk probably would have killed you anyway, because you were standing there. Now this is, what was this player picking before Hanzo? Like, why? What the fuck? Why? I don't know why. Okay, but let's give him a chance. Maybe he can land shots. Who knows? But if you're up against Pharmacy, just pick a McCree. Okay, so let's talk about how I play McCree versus Pharmacy in this game. If I play McCree, my shots are not that good actually. My aim is not that good compared to what usually you expect a McCree man to hit. I think I'm hitting less shots, but I play a bit smarter than them. Okay, so if I play McCree, I see a Roadhog. I see Farah Mercy. What I do is, I go and shoot this bugger, headshot him, get my ultimate to full, then whenever Farah press shift fly in the air, I just press Q. Both of them gonna die. Or when Mercy press Q, I press Q. She's gonna die. Okay. McCree out charge so fast when you have a Roadhog. It's not even funny. It's like Roadhog is killing them. Okay, I'm not killing them. Roadhog is killing them. So Genji, please change.
There is chaos within you.
Where are your heals?
Within you. To be unleashed. There is chaos within you.
So your Discord ops are okay. Whoever is being fried by Winston in Discord, that's correct. It's 100% correct. But your healing is, you're not healing anybody. That's correct.
I am on fire.
on point.
Dragon consume you. I need healing.
Para out ready, be careful.
Not bad, you actually land 2 shots on Farah. You landed a few shots. You landed a lot of shots on your tanks. I think your Zenyatta's not bad. Just don't hold your mouse button when you're aiming.
Be on point.
Because you have ammo. Your shots. I know 20 is a lot, but keep holding your mouse and tracking. It can be the difference between sometimes when you need that extra 2 shots versus Winston, you die while reloading. It happened to me a lot. So you don't want to aim this way. Okay, discarding whoever Winston is flying. As long as you keep doing that, you're just going to do a lot. You're putting in a lot of work. You're multiplying Winston's effectiveness. You're getting their carry out of the picture. Okay, so you're doing this very, very well. But your healing, don't wait until this happens, then you drop an op. Always put an op on whoever's going to take damage. Usually Winston's going to take a lot of damage. Okay, so Winston, Genji, both of them are going to take a lot of damage. And whenever you hear Mercy say, "Hey, help me, I'm under attack," stuff like that, then turn your camera off her immediately. Okay, this Rock is terrible. You really should be dead. You really should be dead. He's terrible. Okay. This Lucio, I'm not sure what the hell he's trying to do. If he's doing this versus me, he's gonna be dead so quickly. It's not even funny. And dear Lucio players, please don't think you are DSP's tanky and try to 1v1 people. Usually Lucio's gonna lose a 1v1. Okay? Please don't do this.
Lucio on point.
Okay. Discord. Winston fry him. He's gonna die. No questions.
I need healing.
Oh, he's not dead.
Para out ready, be careful.
You see that Genji just finish off a half health Farah. So I think the Genji is quite good. Hanzo killing Lucio isn't news. Lucio's like free kill for Hanzo anyway. So things are going very well for you guys, despite the suboptimal team comp. Okay, whenever you see this dude, whenever you see Winston Roadhog, just put a Discord on them, they will die faster than a 200 HP hero because how big the hitbox is. Okay, fun fact, Discord op takes away 30% of their health. So one Discord you're taking away 150, I think. 350 HP, such a big target, so easy to hit. Okay. So my priority list for Discord op is, let's say somebody's shooting me near range. That's first priority because I need to survive a 1v1 before I can help other people. I always help myself first. Okay. After that is this dude. This dude. Next is whoever Winston is shooting. Okay. But yeah, I think so far Discord ops, I'm quite satisfied with the Discord targets.
Be on point.
Okay, this transcendence use, we do not know who is under fire. but I don't mind it that much, because if you think who is the enemy DPS, it's Reaper, it's Pharah. Transcendence not really going to do a lot of work versus them. By the time Reaper press Q, those who are supposed to be dead, those who are in range are already dead. You can't save them. Same goes for Pharah. Okay. In fact, during Pharah's ult, it's the best time for Zenyatta to two-shot a Pharah. So you can use your Transcendence to contest a point. I think questionable, but considering you have control of the point, I'll say okay, whatever, just do it. Okay, this is usually questionable, but considering you have control of the point, I'll say okay, it's acceptable. It's acceptable. Okay. Reaper is just trying to make something happen. Pharah see Reaper trying to make something happen, she also follow. Very nice on the 180 and shooting Reaper. Very, very nice. Let's see that again. Okay, you just took out both DPS. Pharah gone, Zenyatta gone. Okay, so Zenyatta just did the DPS work, which happens a lot, I can tell you. Zenyatta is like the third DPS. So you just did your DPS a big favor. Okay, so this is you carrying. Unfortunately, their Pharah got your mercy. It's unfortunate, but I don't think there's anything you can do. So Genji fucked up. Where's the... I think I saw Mercy's beam healing him. Why is he not going for Mercy? Yep. Why is he going for this? He's supposed to go for... After he kill Reaper, he's supposed to go for Mercy. This is his mistake.
Adversity is an opportunity for change.
Sombra don't want to win. He refused to change.
I agree. I agree.
I will watch over you. Let's get you back in the fight.
I'll just stay on the point contest. Could that death have been avoided? I think yes. Could be avoided by aim plus correct movement. The correct movement, and you see this big monkey here, is immediately retreat to the big health pack. Okay, like here, immediately go to this health pack. You are standing behind cover. Behind cover is not going to work versus Winston, because behind cover works if you are up against like McCree, Soldier, because they can't aim at you. I mean, Winston aim is guaranteed, so hiding here won't do you any good. The correct move would be come over here, this entrance. So if Winston comes over here, comes over this area, you can keep on fighting him. Okay, once you drop to like under 100, take the big health pack, chase him, he's gonna die. Okay, this death could have been avoided.
Because you never change.
We are not sure if Sombra can aim or not. Okay, so let's not say that. But even if you can't aim, if Sombra just changed to like 76, you have guaranteed value. Okay, why? Because 76. Once this thing hits like 50, should have the visor up. Okay. And what is the objective of the current meta? Whoever team's Mercy die first will lose. Okay, so whoever team who can kill the Mercy faster wins. So 76, you are guaranteed to kill Mercy once every 50%. So it's like twice. You are guaranteed to kill Mercy. Guaranteed. Okay, or at least take out Farah. If you are good, take out both of them. So not say you are good. I think I expect the soldier to take out both of them. I usually do that. So this is guaranteed value. You're picking a guaranteed value over somebody who that person don't really know how to play. And to be fair, most silver players don't know how to play around Sombra as their teammate. So like, why? Why keep playing Sombra? I don't get it. Like, why? This is just being an idiot.
Walk in harmony.
Because you're hiding! Farah discorded.
Okay, that angle is quite hard to hit. Oh, it's got. Your Hanzo's doing not bad. No. When you see this, yeah, I think helping him is correct. Whenever you see this, before you start shooting, op Discord, harmony, before you shoot. Okay, just make it a habit. Before you shoot, get the ops out. Would I have? No. I think I would finish off the target there, because either way, if it's not that, you're going to lose anyway. Okay, so I would chase and finish the roadhog. I definitely will not. I might touch the point, but I definitely will not cross this line. Like this line here. Once I cross this line into this big square, I'm dead. Okay, once you step here, you're dead. You can touch the line, but you can't cross it. As Zenyatta, you can't do that. Oops. Damn it, where was it?
There is no.
Okay, what I was trying to say just now here. 75%. How are you going to clutch this situation? Okay, how? Farm your ult to 100%. Press Q. You can clutch it. How? Discord this fella, shoot this fella. Okay, I see you are doing exactly that. Nice. I think I would have done the same with you, so I would have died there as well.
I'm capturing the objective. Heroes never die.
Bask in the shadow of doubt.
Okay. So now you have a Farah. Op should be on her. Okay. Here's a nice cheese which works very well in silver. If pharmacy isn't enough, you throw the op onto Farah, she won't die. Unless she get a headshot from Widow. So you can actually do that. You have pharmacy, just op the Farah.
There is no way. Be one with the universe.
Okay. The next fight is going to determine if it's going to if you win the next team fight, you won the game. Okay, basically. So this transcendence is going to be very, very important. Okay, very nice. Sonic arrow, you know what's coming.
Farah on the right.
Okay, Farah on the right. Don't go so near, please. 1v2. You are not going to win. I would have pressed Transcendence here. Okay. Don't know why, I just felt like pressing.
Farah on the right.
Damn. It's something we call game sense. Like something like I would have done something there, then it turns out Reaper was ulting. But was there a way for you to know? I don't think there's a way for you to know. It's just that when I'm hearing Reaper shotgun that near to me, I would have pressed Transcendence to get out of that situation. But to be fair, in the first place, I would not be standing where you're standing. So that might not happen. I will not be crossing this line. I mean, like you can see this line here. They actually drew the line very nicely. So I will not be crossing this line as Zenyatta, because Reaper's just gonna kill you. You have almost no hope of killing Reaper. You need 3 headshots to kill him, maybe 4. 250. Yeah, you need the 3 headshots to kill him. It's not easy, man.
With the universe.
So first, up against Pharmacy, retreat. Don't keep closing the distance. You will not win Pharmacy. Even Farah 1v1 is questionable. She will win like 70% of the time. So don't take this type of risk, especially when your team is counting on you for the Transcendence. Pharmacy together, go as far as possible. Take cover. You're exposing yourself out in the open while closing the distance. The closer the distance, the more dangerous Farah is. The easier it is for her to two-shot you. Yes, I know it's easier for you to hit her, but her 2 shots is way easier to land than your 2 shots. So, you know, that's bad. The fact that Reaper just came and whatever, that's just a formality. You would have died to Pharmacy anyway. Okay. Farah's not the... Okay, if Farah can use the auto kill Mercy, I say that's enough to win the game. Like, seriously, now the game is so dependent on Mercy alive or dead. The team will lose the Mercy first is usually dead, which is why like that day I did the chess thing. Overwatch chess, I placed Mercy as king. The moment Mercy die, you're probably gonna lose. This type of situation, I actually press Q to get there faster.
Repetition is the path to mastery.
EMP activated.
Now everybody dead. He use EMP. Yeah.
See that which is unseen.
So I'm just curious, did the Sombra have EMP before this?
Heroes never die.
Bask in the shadow of doubt. There is no way. Be one with the universe.
Yeah, we won't know. We won't know.
Yeah, everybody died then you EMP.
Yes, Lighthouse Lucio is a much better choice than Zenyatta because you can book people off there, and when you stand on the point in the center, you're going to heal everybody. Okay.
Oh, time to accelerate.
Is wasted upon the soul of a killer.
Okay, what you have now? Let's see. Okay, these two are your tanks. I like this. Oh, okay, this is as close as what I usually play as. Okay. Usually I'll be picking this. This will be a Zen. Okay. But considering this is the map where Zenyatta is not very strong and this is Lucio, this is what I usually play as. This setup. Okay. So I like this. Johanzo, he didn't die too many times and he actually got some damage done. So I think he's doing well. So this is the thing with you have a Pharah, and this player is, I mean, quite okay. If this player is able to put on a good amount of pressure, but then again, this map is not that far up. Pharah's not that strong on this map. But let's say in normal situations, if Pharah is putting a lot of pressure, what's the enemy going to respond? They're going to respond with double hit scan, because they'll have a McCree, they'll have a 76. Correct. Now this dude like almost counters this 2%. It's so easy to headshot McCree because of his hat. You hit this edge, you hit here, it's a headshot. This dude just dies to Hanzo. Like, even if 76 have ultimate, I throw a sonic arrow, I just headshot him or scatter him, he's dead. So this combo is very strong. Very strong. Okay. Hanzo kill the hit scan, Pharah kill everybody else. I really like this setup. Okay, let's see the execution.
Focus mercy, please. Focus enemy mercy.
By the dragon.
Don't run to the point alone. This map, it's always the first phase, the fight is going to be around here. Okay, sometimes it can be monkey, get out of the way.
Focus enemy mercy.
Okay, sometimes the fight is here, is around here. It's good if you have a lot of close quarter brawlers like Reaper, like McCree. 76 is not very good here. If you have something like Roadhog, okay, then you want to fight in this area. Reinhardt, take his hammer, smash everybody's gonna die there. Okay, if you are running like 76 Pharah, yeah, you want to fight in the open, which is like this area. Pharah's not going to want to fight here. Okay, you want to fight here. So, if the fight is going to be in this area, you should be standing like around this pillar here, because this is the center line. This is enemy territory. This is your territory. You standing here, you have a cover. Let's say somebody threaten you, you can come back here, heal yourself up. If let's say you're at 100 health, come back here, you're gonna heal yourself up. And this pillar you can wall ride, jump around, you're gonna be very hard to hit. Okay. So just control this area. I disagree going on to the point so early because you're abandoning your job of healing your team. Like if you're playing Lucio, just always mind the number in the center. It's 3 now. Try to make it like, you know, higher. 3 is okay. It's not very good.
Let's get patched up. Push on. The objective. Come on up.
Try to push Mercy off. Okay, cute. But you came to the point a bit too early. I would just... The first thing that happens in this map is a team fight here. So win the team fight, then go to the point. Win the team fight, then push your objective. It's the same for payload. Win the team fight, push the payload. If you go to the payload before you win the team fight, guess what? I say this is the payload, this is your team, this is the enemy team. If you as Lucio come over to the payload here, guess what? The other 5 people are here. If I'm your enemy, I'll just attack them. What are you gonna do? 5v6. Lucio's gonna cause the team to lose. Okay? So always remember, win a team fight, then go for the objective, not the other way around.
Oh, this is my jam. Push on. Pump up the volume. Drop the beat. Oh, let's break it. Yeah, let's push it, beat. This is gonna make you feel better. Nothing's gonna stop. Let's hustle. You feel that? I'm taking the objective. Oh, you want some?
I need healing. I require.
That's a very good awareness from you. You heard the sound here.
Feel that? I'm taking the objective. Oh, you want some?
Not that sound. Okay, you heard the footsteps here. You're like, okay, that's not my team for sure. I don't know what it is. Like honestly, I don't know what it is.
I need healing.
Go check it out. Oh, it's a Reaper. He just shadow step on top. You're like, oh, oh, so loud. So Reaper trying to be sneaky, but Lucio is even more sneaky. Follow him.
I require healing.
Boom! Bye bye Reaper.
That's for this.
Bye bye Reaper.
Very nice. That's very nice.
Oh,
Come
turn
back
it
for you,
up.
monkey. Don't go too far.
If you see Winston chasing your Mercy, please push him away. No, your Mercy should not take so much damage from him. Like here, when he jump over here, you should just push him away. Your poor Mercy won't be harassed by the pervert.
Get back.
Dying to Junkrat mine. Unlucky. That could have been avoided. That could have been avoided.
I've got you in my sights.
Good Farah. Here 76. Press Q immediately drops down. Good.
This is gonna make you feel better. Oh, this is my jam.
I need healing.
Okay. When Diva press Q, what I would do is I would speed boost and try to, when they are standing, okay, you know the bomb is here. What I'll do is I'll try to push people to the doors here. You will get kills from this. Okay, Diva give you the opportunity. It's up to you to turn the opportunity into eliminations. You can easily speed boost and go and push somebody. They're gonna die.
Push on. Oh, let's break it.
Is that sound very necessary? I'm not sure. I'm thinking no. Chasing Mercy is not your job. Please don't do that. Stay together, your team, and heal them. Don't. You're not gonna kill Mercy. Like, it's not your job. Your hero doesn't have the kit to do it. If a Mercy dies to you, that's she could have died to anything else, really. Like, Lucio's projectile is so slow. Mercy will not die to Lucio. So your time could have been used to do something else. So I disagree with this.
Push on. Oh yeah! Oh! Get back! Raising the volume.
Hello.
Push on.
Oops.
Yeah. Push on.
Fire.
Has Young Red been shooting a very long time? If the answer is yes, you dying can't do any. It's partially your fault. If he just came in and shot and you die, then that's unlucky. I'm not sure which it is. Okay, he shot 2 clips. It's partially on you.
Fire.
Yeah, let's move it, people.
Yes, the Mercy dead. Good. You see? You change, we win.
Fire.
Okay, let's see what they have. 1 McCree against Pharmacy. Okay. Unless this McCree is like so damn good, you're not going to take out the Pharah. At say silver gold, ideally when an enemy runs Pharah, you need double hit scan. Or you need somebody to help the hit scan out. I see nobody like 2v1ing the Pharah. The Pharah can do anything she wants. So yep, you guys won. Big reason is because of the team comp. The team comp is solid. Everybody is doing their job. Most of the time they're doing their job. So it's an easy win. Nothing much to say on the last point.
Fire.
That was cute. The double Winston Mercy thing. I'll say he's doing very very well, this player.
So yeah.
Double. Triple kill.
Okay, so that's for this review. Okay, hope you gain something from this.